Hi there and welcome to this live streaming Facebook chat. I'm Wynn McMurray alongside a 13-time worldwide champion, 6-time PGA Tour winner, including the 2009 British Open, Stwart Cink. Okay, golfblogger.com asks, how many days a year do you typically spend on the road?
How many days? Well, in weeks, it's about 30.
Yeah.
So you break
Times
that down into days. It's a little over 200 days a year on the road. So I'm off about 160 days, and usually, when I'm off, we do have a lot of charity obligations and meetings and business type things we have to do. But generally, as far as being home, 160 days is like that's my off time. And I use it for practice or working out or just doing nothing or just trying to catch up on the rest of my life.
Yeah. All right, next question from golfblogger.com. He writes, I'd like to know how a top-level pro goes about making his schedule for a year. What factors go into picking one tournament over another? Do you begin your year with a schedule and then, kind of keep that set schedule, or do you really make it up as you go, how the year's going?
I look at the schedule. Well, the schedule just came out. It comes out right around November 1st every year for the following year. And what I'll do, and what most players probably do, is they look at the entirety of the schedule first. And there's going to be certain events you're going to play in. Obviously, you want to play in all the majors. I'm in the majors. You want to play in the ones you've done well in the past and have good vibes at. Like Hilton Head is one for me where I just love playing.
Right. Won there a couple times.
Won there a couple times, and the Travelers Championship in Hartford also a couple times. Memorial's a great event. I love playing at Sony and Riviera on the West Coast. And so I'm going to build my schedule around the ones I know I'm going to play in. And I like playing 3 or 4 in a row and then taking 3 or 4 weeks off, but not just scattering 1 or 2 in there with a couple weeks off. It's important to have rest time because most of us have families and a lot of other stuff off the course that pulls us that direction. But the off time is also very important, just to rest and recharge your battery. So golf's not physically demanding necessarily, but mentally playing against the best players in the world week in, week out, and trying to compete against that level, it takes its toll on you mentally.
Well, if you're playing really well, will you sometimes add an event the next week if you really feel like something's coming together? I
have done that. I've added events because of that, but also I think at the same time that you can also sort of jinx yourself by saying, hey, I'm playing great, I'm going to go next week, and then you shoot a couple of 75s and come home early. But I think probably more in my career I've done the other way, where if I've played poorly and missed a cut or two,
then you'll withdraw.
Then I want to, no, actually I'll add.
Oh, you will play, okay.
Add, yeah. I'll add because I like to fight my way through a bad stretch more than just go home and let it
try
stew.
to work.
Yeah, I don't think you're really changing anything if you go home, and you can practice, but until you get back on the course and it means something, I don't really think you're changing much.
Interesting. Good tips. Thank you so much, Stwart. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go to facebook.com/Crown Plaza and enter the Get a Better Game contest for your chance to play with Stwart in the 2012 Crown Plaza Invitational at Colonial next spring in Fort Worth, Texas. It's going to be exciting. Thanks so much.